You taking a nap? Or is it bedtime? It's bedtime, huh? Think it's bedtime. Yeah, you're tired. I can tell. So I'm going to be starting off with the Star Crush Minerals Solar Dust Loose Pigment Shadow. And this is an awesome shadow, you guys. But first I have to prime my eyes. I already did my brows off camera. And I'm going to be priming my eyes with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And after I am done priming, now I have a completely blank canvas that is primed. And now it can hold lots of pigment, lots of shadow, and really make the pigment stand out. So I'm gonna go into that yellow on my Wet n Wild blending brush, tap off the excess, and then just place this above the crease. And I did not set my primer because I don't do that anymore. So first thing I do is I just like go in with like patting motions. And then I start to blend. Guys, please excuse my skin. My skin is atrocious right now. I don't know what I did to it, but it is just, this is the worst my skin has ever been in a really long time. And it's like really upsetting. Like I'm really upset over it. And I'm doing everything I possibly can just to like maintain my clear skin, well, clear. Just to keep it maintained and so that I don't break out, but like I'm still like breaking out. Like it's just one breakout after the other, and it's just like completely ridiculous, and I don't know what I did wrong to deserve this, but it's upsetting. And now that I have built up that yellow as my transition shade, I'm gonna go into another Star Crush Mineral shadow, and this is in the color Orange Oasis. I have also used this color off camera before. If you guys, I have also used this shade on camera before. If you guys have seen my sunset inspired look that I have here on my channel, then you guys know I've used these shadows plenty of times, and I used them for that look. If you haven't seen that video, you should go check it out. And I'm gonna take my Makeup Shack T12 brush, and I'm just gonna place that a little bit below, ooh, too much. A little bit below the yellow. And after that has been distributed, I'm just gonna go back into my Wet n Wild brush with no extra product. I'm just gonna go back in and try to blend out these shadows so that there's no harshness between them. So now that I feel like I have my desired blend, I'm gonna go into another shade, and this is gonna be from the Juvia's Place palette, and it's the Saharan palette. And I'm gonna go into this one right here, Jamila, I still don't know how to say it. I'm gonna go into that shade right there, and I'm gonna be using my Morphe M433 brush. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit because these shadows are very pigmented. So just start off with a little bit. And then I'm just gonna place that on the crease. So now that I've built up that color, it does look a bit harsh. So I'm gonna go back into the T12 brush that had the Orange Oasis color on it with no extra product, and then I'm just gonna try to blend them together and bring back some of that orange shade. So I used that Jamila color from Juvia's Place just to add more depth to these shades, because those two shades alone from Star Crush Minerals were a bit too light, and I wanted to add a little bit more depth, a little bit more pop. So that's why I brought in that Jamila color, and I think it did really well on bringing a little bit more depth up above here. Okay, and once these beautiful colors have been blended out, we're gonna go ahead and do the crease cutting. And for me personally, I think the most difficult part about a cut crease is making both sides look as even as possible. That's the part for me that like gives me the most anxiety, because if they're not like very similar, as in like the cut crease, then it just drives me crazy throughout the entire day. So I'm gonna try my best to make these even, because for my review on the Juvia's Place palette, my cut creases were not even and it literally drove me crazy the entire day. So I'm gonna try my best. So I got a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape on the back of my hand, and I'll be using a Wet n Wild brush, and then we're just gonna start cutting. I personally like to start on the inner corner. I think that's like the easiest and most safe spot for me. And then I just like slowly work my way up. So I just finished cutting my crease, and I have not set it with anything, and I think it's as even as it's gonna get for me right now. So now I'm gonna go into the Saharan, the Masquerade palette right here, and I am going to be taking this shade called Kaido. I believe it's called Kaido. This shade right here. It's like a very like deep orangey type of shade. Like a deep orange with like red, and it actually has like gold sparkles in there, but like when you put it on, they don't even show up, which is perfectly fine with me. So it's like a matte shadow. At first when I saw it, it looked like a shimmer shadow, but once you dip your finger into it or your brush, all the like top layer of the glitter just like kind of goes away, and the glitter, when you do apply this shadow, the glitter doesn't even show up. So I'm okay with that. And I feel like this shade just like goes really well with all the colors that I got going on. And I'm gonna be taking just like an angled brush. This I actually got from Too Faced, and it came with like a little kit or something that I bought a long time ago. And I'm gonna create like a wing type of thing over here. I'm just gonna start off with the line. And it's okay if it gets messy at the bottom, because we're just gonna clean that up later. And instead of just like dragging the wing all across down, we're gonna actually open it up and just start filling in some space. So I did go ahead and clean up the wing a little bit, because it was bugging me that they were not even, and I couldn't see the big picture. So I needed to clean it up just with a little wipey. And now we're just gonna continue to fill this in. So I'm basically just filling in like my lid area where I would usually put like eyeshadow, like a shimmer shadow. I'm just filling that in, and I'm making sure that this line above right here stays very clean. Okay, so I went ahead and colored in about half of the lid right there, and that's where I stopped. And now I'm gonna go in with my shimmer shadow that I took from also the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. And this is in Casablanca right here. It's like a beautiful bronze, but when you swatch it, it actually appears to have like orangey like undertones to it, and that's what really attracted me to this color, to this shade shimmer shadow right there, because of all the oranges and the reds that we got going on. I noticed it does have a bit of a little something in there, so I decided to use that one. And I'm just gonna take a flat brush that is wet, and I'm just gonna place that on the other half of my lid, and of course also keeping it clean. Alright guys, so this is the look so far. I'm actually really happy with it because, to be 100% honest with you guys, this was my first time attempting this technique and this type of look, and I'm just so happy that it came out good. And I am also happy that we got to learn this together because I had never tried this before. I saw a picture on Instagram and I was inspired by like the cut crease and like the empty space, and I was like, maybe I could try and do that and hopefully it'll work out. And it's always a little risky to try new looks and new techniques on camera, because if you mess up, then there's no video. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and now I'm gonna go ahead and do my face makeup off camera, because this skin is atrocious. It is terrible, and I just want to cover all of this up and take some bomb ass pictures for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna do all of this off camera, and then we'll do the bottom lash line together. And I'm back. So I covered up that atrocious acne and scars that I had going on, and I went ahead and also did one eye off camera. I usually like to do one eye off camera just so I can see like the picture, and I can really like put the look together and see how I feel about it, and I'm in love with it. I think I was able to pull this off, and I'm really happy with it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what I did on this side, And so the first thing that I did was I picked up the Saharan Juvia's Place palette, and I picked up that Jamila shadow right here, and I placed that right on the lash line. And I also did go ahead and do white eyeliner, and then I used on the inner corner that like yellow greenish gold that you guys see. I used it from the Saharan palette, and it's called Urabi right here. That gorgeous color, that's what I used on the inner corner. So I'm just gonna take a flat brush, oops, and then just be really tight. Like place this really tightly on the lash line. And then I'm just gonna bring it a little bit down, but not too low. Because if I bring this shade down really low, it's just gonna make me look like I have like pink eye or something. So that's why I'm really trying to concentrate this shade really tightly. And then whatever is left on the brush, I just kind of bring it down slowly. Just like that. And the lashes that I have on are from the Makeup Shack, of course, and then the style Kalani. I have used these lashes before on my channel, and they are by far one of my favorite styles that they offer, because of course I have not tried all the styles, but I will try them all one day. I'm telling you guys, I will try them all. But so far from the 4 lashes that I have tried, these are my favorite. And so next, the next shadow that I will be placing is the Orange Oasis from Star Crush Minerals. And I'm just gonna place that a little bit below that Hamila shade, but not too low. And I just want to really blend those shadows together. And once I feel like those shadows are blended, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the yellow from Star Crush Minerals. And I'm just gonna put that like right beneath those shadows, just so that like it really brings like a nice transition and a nice pop of color to everything. Okay, and then the lip that I used is from Revlon, and this is in 065 Rosy Nude. It's just like a really cute, like just like simple glossy lip, and I like it. I just wanted something like really simple for the lips, nothing too crazy because we already got a lot going on in the eyes. Okay guys, so that is the end of this look. I am actually so happy with how this turned out. I took a really big risk trying this technique on camera, and I'm just beyond excited that I was actually able to pull it off. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys learned something new. I feel like we were able to learn this together, but I never actually had the confidence to create it because I was scared of failing, honestly. I just didn't want to fail and mess up, but you know, we all have to start somewhere, and I'm happy that I didn't fail too terribly. I still do see some things that I can definitely work on to improve the look, and I will definitely work on those things because I am so obsessed with this. I think this is a beautiful look, and I would absolutely walk out and go to the grocery store, go on a date in this look. I would absolutely 100%, because everybody needs to see this masterpiece. This took me a long time and everybody needs to see it, okay? But anyways, thank you guys so much once again for tuning into another of my videos. I appreciate you guys so much. And yeah, if you guys like this video, if you learned something new, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and of course, leave a nice comment down below. And as always, I will see you guys on my next video. Bye! Oh, look at your beautiful eyes. Bless you. Bless you. Good night. Tell everybody good night. Good night. Good night. We'll see you guys later. Bless you. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Tell everybody bye. See you in the next video. Bye.